Hi ladies, it's great to be able to chat to you today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Georgia. I'm a trainee solicitor here in Edinburgh. I'm originally from a farm near Turriff in Aberdeenshire, and I became a Christian when I was about 13, I would have said, but I really became dedicated to following Jesus when I was about 20 in April 2017, when I started coming along to Chalmers. And if you want to hear more about that, please just give me a message. I'd love to chat more about it. Today I've been asked to answer the question, what does it look like for me to follow God in my life? So I'm sure many of you have had a bit of a change in how you follow God recently over this strange period. I know that I have. During this time, before lockdown, I would have done everything sort of very methodically, gone to church every week, prayed a list of things that I wanted, and read a little bit of the Bible. And although I had a personal relationship with God, I wouldn't have necessarily thought about him throughout my day. And lockdown really helped me with that, helped me have a little circuit breaker from daily life, and really gave me more time to think about how does God want me to live my life. I was able to be involved in a church plant at home, which we had online meetings, and we were able to do one-on-one Bible studies, which was amazing and really helped bring my attention to God, not just at certain times of the day, but throughout the day. I was constantly thinking about different ways that I could serve him. And I also was able to spend a lot of time reading, studying God's word, and devouring books that pointed me to Jesus and his view of the world. And this led me to pray seriously about how I could follow God in each area of my life. And I started thinking about my future work and relationships, and where God wanted me to use my skills to bring him glory. And quite a few friends pointed me towards the idea that how would Jesus act if he was me? What would he do if he had my responsibilities, if he was in the places that I was in, if he had any of the skills that I had? I mean, he has all the skills, but you get the idea. So I started thinking about that a bit more, and this led me to a charity called International Justice Mission, which is a sort of legal-based charity, and it's based on anti-slavery mostly, and about bringing justice to the world. And I saw it as a great opportunity to be able to use my legal skills to a certain extent, and use that knowledge to help advocate for biblical justice in the world today. And so yeah, that's been a real blessing to be able to do that. One of the great things about church is that we are able to have relationships with people who are completely different from us, but we have something the same in common, and that is Jesus, and trying to follow Jesus the best we can. And I really found being able to be friends with people who are at completely different stages of life, different ages, different interests maybe, has really been helpful to me growing as a believer, and particularly over this weird, strange time. And finding creative ways to spend time together has also been a lot of fun. A lot of conversations that I've had with friends and mentors over this weird period have happened at strange moments and at seemingly random times, that are not necessarily, let's sit down with a book and chat about this book or chat about this specific thing, which is fine, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But actually getting involved in each other's lives or doing fun things together, that's actually where I've learned to trust people, and to be able to have seemingly random conversations that have turned out to be incredibly fruitful. And it's also been a way for me to not just put all my hopes in one person who's going to help me fix everything about my Christian life. I've been able to make friends with different people from all walks of life, and one week I might meet up with one person, and the next week I might meet up with somebody else. And although it's nice to be consistent, it takes a lot of the pressure off of other people and ourselves to be that one person for somebody else. And it's been great to be able to chat with people of different ages and stages across the church, which is something that, particularly as Christians, I think we take for granted, but it's a blessing that we definitely have. So I would really encourage you just to get to know people on any level, whether it's just a quick catch up over coffee, whether or not you want to run into the sea and in a swimming costume at this time of year, or you want to bake together as restrictions allow, or you want to go for a walk together, grab coffee, do whatever. But I would just encourage you to get involved in each other's lives and not put so much pressure on having a perfect discipleship relationship with each other. So I really hope this was helpful in some way to somebody, and I hope it gave you a bit of an insight into how I try and follow Jesus right now. And yeah, thanks very much, ladies.